Happy weekend, my people. Trust you are doing great and you're having an amazing one. Trust you're resting well and you're relaxing too. Please don't let anything stress you this weekend. Rest well, relax, eat well, spend time with your loved ones. And if you're also at work, please also try to have a nice time, okay? Don't overwork yourself, don't stress too much, but at the same time, give your best. Guys, it's another weekend upon us on Anomo. Wahala dey, but we no go see am. We not see it by God's grace. But you see the wahala in maybe Naija season 9 kingdom, guys. Not every day. Not every day they renew because what on earth is this again? Can't watch the show and have a nice time. Can't we just watch the show and have a nice time and just keep it moving? Because at this rate, I don't even know how to judge this particular matter, but let's go on. So guys, it be like say at this rate disqualification fit happen because Biggie himself is not helping the matter, and that is what is everywhere as we speak. Biggie is not helping matters this season at all. I've noticed it from the beginning of the show. And the fact that he has on several occasions refused to address some important issues, for instance, address allegations of sexual misconduct, of theft, of stealing made by housemates. And guys, one would think that such cases, for instance, now stealing of jewelry balls, for instance, now the sexual misconduct and everything, and complaints from the housemates, some would think that because of the severity of such cases, because it happens to be related to protecting someone's image and reputation, he will address them immediately. But he has always turned blind eyes and deaf ears, and his lackadaisical attitude is mind-blowing on the negative aspect, right now. Small, I don't care attitude is becoming a giant one, and it cannot even be overlooked. And is it the camera crew this season also? They have been so incompetent. I said it now. Last week, Saturday, we all saw what happened now at the toilet with Wanni. And I said it, I came for them no, this camera could say something else. And then I was shouting, Kayode, no, Kayode, why are you doing this? It's not you. Little did I know that it wasn't even Kayode, because I later found out that Kayode is no longer with them. He only did, on his bio, from season 2 to season 8, which was last year. So he's no longer with them. And I was like, oh, no wonder we are having all this back and forth and all this nonsense. Kayode also had his own issues then, but it was not as serious as this. So when I found, I'm like, oh, no wonder. So Kayode is no longer with her. That's why we have all this unnecessary things that could have been avoided. So I would say production this year is literally responsible for 80% of all the nonsense we've experienced so far. Anyway, guys, we all know this pending issue of Ben and Handi that happened some months ago, and how Biggie has avoided the twins, Wanni and Handi, talking about it, even to the extent of avoiding showing them. So literally, it reduced their screen time. Anyway, by the way, the latest drama now is that Biggie has stopped the twins from talking about it, both in the house and diary session. But then he told Ben of the accusation. He was shocked. He asked Biggie to release the footage, just as Handi also did.
Making me really down and it's affecting me. But I should try and look into that day which the person literally alleged.
And he said it's false allegation that Biggie sees everything, he knows everything, that I should please release the footage. Now
get the cameras and see if any of such had happened, So
now we are all lost and confused on who is saying the truth, who is not saying the truth, what the truth is, who is lying, who is not lying. Now the whole reaction, now this is where the whole thing is coming from right now, because we've seen Handi, we only seen Handi and Wanni talking about it the very first morning. Now we are seeing Ben's reaction. We have not heard of seen anything, no footage played. Nobody has heard of Handi or what the latest is, although this afternoon they tried to have a conversation which was not shown to us. So I don't even know what narrative is being pushed out there right now. Now the whole reaction from the noise, especially after Biggie told Ben, is that fans are now calling that any party found guilty should be disqualified. If Handi is the one that lied about what happened, she should be disqualified alongside her sister. If it is Ben, she should be disqualified. And most people at this point, guys, the one that is having more weight, most people at this point believe that Handi is the one at fault. And most likely she lied about what happened. And as a result, she should be disqualified for alleged defamation of Ben's character. I'm like, excuse me, we don't even know what happened yet because Biggie has been avoiding them talking about it. The only thing we heard was after 3 days, he called Ben and told him about it. We are not even sure. And I remember Handi herself clearly stating that she is not sure and she would love for Biggie to play the video, which he has refused up until now, until he went to tell Ben. Now everyone is shouting disqualification, disqualification, disqualify them. It's Handi, she lied, she's lied, she did it, she that, everywhere. Disqualify them, disqualification, blah, 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 blah. And this is because Biggie has refused to do the needful. And the fact that he told Ben is alleged offense, but not who he offended, and then told Handi not to talk about it, avoiding them talking about it. Whenever they are having conversation, you take camera, you spend more time on irrelevant these things that we are not even supposed to be saying. So it's not making sense at the end of the day. It's not making sense at this point. Like I said in my previous video about this case, sexual assault should not even be joked with. It should not be taken lightly from both parties' end. Everyone matter. It should not be joked with. And again, and the fact that Handi again asked for footage replay instead of them to call out to watch the footage, they can, so that you can be sure of the next line of action, so that everybody can be sure of the next line of action. They chose to shut her up anytime she brings it up, change camera. I remember Keme and T-Boss's situation back then. It was addressed almost immediately. It was addressed almost immediately. We knew what was happening. It was not joked with. Kemi was disqualified and the game continued. So why are they joking with this particular one? Let's know what is happening. Now, the ones are disqualified because most people believe, you know, now there's this belief about Wanni and Handi. They are ras, they are this, they are that, they lie, they do this, they do that. So it's just somehow. Some people believe that she just wants to set Ben up, and I'm like, really, set Ben up with such a case? The same Ben they saved with their custodian power. The fact that Handi herself did not even confront Ben because she wasn't sure. She didn't confront Ben in any way. She wasn't sure. She just requested to see the footage so that she can know what to do. She wanted clarity before she makes any accusation. So what does asking for a disqualifier have to do in all of this? Why? At this stage safe, because me, I'm wondering why the delay. At this stage safe, guys, I don't even think camera caused the situation, because why the delay? Why the delay? Because why is Biggie trying to sweep it off the carpet? If not, this would have been long forgotten. Again, if by tomorrow, this is evening, if by 6 p.m, 6:30 tomorrow before live eviction, and this is not addressed, is not shown, because we are used to having such cases addressed, then we just know that maybe at the end of the day, they just want to mess with viewers' mind, mess with our head, and promote unnecessary narration, because it's not funny. So maybe they don't have any footage. They should address this situation and let everybody move on. Or guys, what do you think? Because this matter is not funny anymore. Moving on, Topher. Hey, Topher, we already know that he finally made they finally let the cat out of the bag, and we know what that means. You know, some days ago he promised that if they win their wager, after their wager, he's going to tell Anita'S real age, which he did. Yes, and Anita cried because I can't imagine the disappointment on her face now, as someone she already developing feelings with, and the fact that she gave him more than 2, because Topher said it himself, that I remember you gave me 2 opportunities to tell you the truth about my age, but I messed it up and everything. I remember that people were even waiting for Topher to come and Anita is real age. Topher age review day was literally trending on social media. You can see it. It was trending on Twitter. That was how anticipated. That was how big it was that people wanted to know. Well, finally let her know, and she was disappointed. Now the issue I have is that, is he still saying the truth? Did he say the truth? Did he tell her the truth? Because on BB Naija website, on BB Naija housemate's profile, he wrote 24, and now he told her it's 26. Is it that I just hope that I just hope that it's not going to hurt Anita twice, because that will be bazooka, double disappointment. Just tell her I'm 24 that you wrote on the page. Why 26? Or did he just say 26 to give her age that is closer to her own 29 so that she'll not be disappointed? But then at the end of the day, she's going to be more disappointed. Like, you failed her 3 times. Yes, because she has asked you before. You made her believe that you guys are at the same age, and now you finally told her 26, and then she goes outside to find out you're actually 24. Ha, God. The reason why that they 8 percent, you know, they pass like that, because why don't you just tell her the truth? It's going to hurt her the more, because imagine her crying for you telling her you're 26, and then she comes outside or later find out you're 24. That is going to even break her heart the more. Why do people, now it brings me to, why do people build relationship on lies? Just go ahead, tell people, now so I build, this is me, or this is that, or you go do, abi you no go do, let's move on. Why that? Nah, I just hope maybe it's 26, maybe he lied. So maybe Naija, I know some of these children used to lie about their age. They just believe that maybe he lied. If not, if he's actually 24 and he told Anita is 26, that is double wahala, triple wahala, say, because I don't think it's such will be forgivable. I don't think it will be forgivable. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Let me know your take in the comment section, because, and I don't even think Anita will also want to bring her standard down. She already said that she doesn't like to date people that they're at the same age, that even when she dated someone that was 2 years older than her, it felt like they were same age, so she preferred them older. So you can imagine, guys, this matter, let me know your take in the comment section. See you next video. Be good, be safe, bye.